What's up, homies, and welcome back. What I have for you guys today is a compound DNA bomb while playing Uplink. I was playing with a friend of mine, MrOmega. His channel is gonna be the first one in the description below, on the screen, everything, that kind of good shizzle. He's a really good player and a really good YouTuber, so I would really appreciate if you could, go and say hello. Hi, Motherflower. But seriously, I gotta say, man, this map is really cool. Out of all the DLC maps that have been released so far, this is the one that I like the most, and I played all of them. DEAF KEV, all the maps on this DLC, all the maps on the first DLC and the second DLC, all of them, and so far I wasn't really that impressed in terms of like maps. I didn't think that Advanced Warfare did that good of a job. I don't know why I didn't feel the vibe. I didn't think that the flow was that good, but I gotta say, man, this is definitely possibly the best DLC map here on Advanced Warfare because it perfectly suits the way the game is played. If you play this map on the either the grapple playlist or normal playlist in which you still use the exosuit, this map feels like probably the first really DLC map for Advanced Warfare, because in this map there is so much going on the same time. Everyone is just jumping around like crickets. It's ridiculous how fast the gameplay is, and how fast people spawn, and how fast you can actually make the spawn system fudge up by itself. I'm not kidding. You will actually see this in the gameplay, that somewhere around there is actually a really cool spawn trap that we're trying to figure out, MrOmega and I, here on this map, while both playing Domination and Uplink, and the same goes for a lot of other maps apart from Parliament, I believe. I know that we figured out one for Kremlin while playing Uplink. We figured out one for the compound while playing Domination and Uplink. We figured out one for Highrise while playing Uplink and Domination. They're not really like proper spawn traps, but they are spawn control, because let's face it, I mean, in the past couple of Call of Duties, apart from Advanced Warfare, in which I believe it was Uplink on a certain map and Momentum on Instinct, and certain maps of Momentum in which if you had actually a 6-man party, you could literally spawn trap, like the guy would spawn in front of you and you would shoot him down. Apart from those two game modes and apart from those two maps, spawn trap is not really that easy to do. Why? Because mainly the maps are really big and everyone is just jumping around and jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. So really, spawn trapping is not that easy in this game. Spawn controlling, though, on the other hand, it's a lot easier. What spawn controlling is basically like convincing, like bringing the enemies to spawn over a particular area and then having people to mow them down. That is what spawn controlling is, and it differs from spawn trapping simply because the guy doesn't really spawn in front of you, but it might spawn like literally a couple of meters up from you, which I believe is acceptable. But seriously, doing this so far tonight, I had fun, like a lot of fun, like I haven't had in a really long time, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was playing with Omega and I was having, I was soaking to him, and that's something that I haven't done in a really long time, because objectively, like, I usually only play solo when I play Call of Duty. I don't really enjoy talking to other people while I'm playing and concentrating over the gameplay. Or maybe it's because I was playing something completely new and fresh, because you gotta understand that I've never ever played the DLCs. I play like DLC 1 or 2 days after the DLC is released, just for the sake of playing the DLC. It's not like with past Call of Duties, in which if the DLC was released, I was actually grinding the gameplay from the first game. And the first, moment that the DLC was released. I don't know why, but on Advanced Warfare, I like to take my time. I'm not that really interested in the DLC, nor that much in the game. I just play the game because, yeah, sometimes it's actually fun, and it just so happens that I do good, and sometimes just got lucky. But dude, seriously, like, this map so far, they're really interesting. I think they did a really great job, but I feel like the job that they did in terms of like spawns is absolutely awful. Like literally on Highrise over the A flag, let's say that you have C and you have B, the enemies are only spawning over A. They spawn behind the corridor and you can shoot through walls. You can shoot through walls with an AR and get the kills. It's ridiculous how easy it is to get certain kills in certain maps as long as the lobby is good. And let's say that the enemy is not using low profile and you have the threat detection on UAV. That's literally like wallbang time. Wallbang party, dude. You just aim down sight, you aim at a specific point, and you're actually gonna be able to quote-unquote spawn trap. It's just, I feel like they should have done a little bit much more of a better job in terms of like spawn and giving you the perfect spawn, because I remember that I was actually playing Hardpoint on this map on Compound, and we're just going for DNAs and just having fun. And when you play hardpoint on this game map, on this map, since everything is just so chaotic and everybody just moves around, the game is not able to give you like a safe location where to spawn. I remember that more than a couple of times I literally spawned behind the enemy, like quote unquote as if we're playing free for all, but it was like a 24-man free for all, which all the spawns are completely full. And I believe this is the main problem with Advanced Warfare, the fact that everybody moves so fast and that the game, the spawn spawn logic of the game is just not upgraded. It seems like really similar to like past Call of Duties, but in past Call of Duties there was no exo movement, there was no grapple, it was just like running around, and so giving you a safer spawn, it was a lot easier. And if you want to learn how to spawn control and the kind of good stuff, I'll probably do a video again with a collaboration with MrOmega here in this map, and I'm gonna try to teach you everything you might ever know about this game, about this map, and also about all the other ones, because so far I'm having like a ridiculous amount of fun playing it. Ridiculous. It's the first time in a really long time that I'm having so much fun playing Advanced Warfare. That's it. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you had a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, bye bye.